Hello, hello, and happy Thursday. What a gorgeous day it is here in Vegas today. Um, I just want to ask you a question because this is something that I started thinking about recently. So here goes. Do you always focus on the bad rather than the good? Hi, my name is Leslie Gadet, and I'm an empowerment coach. What I do is I help my clients get a handle on their mental clutter so they're freed up to pursue their dreams and aspirations and turn their visions for their lives into their realities. So, again, I ask you that question. Do you always focus on the bad rather than the good? I read a quote recently, and forgive me because I don't remember exactly where I read this quote, but I only can tell you that it stuck with me, it resonated with me. So here it goes. We can measure what we can lose, but we can't measure what we can gain. So let me repeat that again. We can measure what we can lose, but we can't measure what we can gain. So what does that mean? What does that do to most people? Well, because we're unable to measure our accomplishments, our achievements, our wins, we turn it around on ourselves. And then we're so focused on the bad things that can happen, already thinking that we will fail, that we can, and we will fail, that we then miss out on a lot of the most amazing things happening right before our eyes. We miss it. It's like you blink and it's gone. You missed it. Why do we do that? Why are we so programmed to look for the negative rather than the positive? It's like the news. Usually they report on bad news. Why? It's for ratings, of course. It's also like, okay, so someone bad, really bad people, or someone bad in the world does something really horrible, horrific. Then our news stations, everyone, we're all talking about it. We tend to focus on that. We tend to focus on that rather than focusing on really amazing and good people in our world who are doing amazing things in our world. So again, in the news, the big story of the night might be, well, actually is always around something negative. But I do wish just once, I'm only asking for one time out of all the times that they do it, that they would actually feature, that their lead story would be something around something good that happened, something inspirational, something motivational. Again, why does the news always have to report on things to make us feel bad? That's a question I've asked myself so many times. So again, I go back to that quote, like we can measure what we can lose, but we can't measure what we can gain because we're always focused on the negative rather than the positive. So I thought, what, let me come up with some on-the-go tips to get you in the right mindset so that even though you cannot predict the outcome of something, you will be okay with it. And they're simple. You have to, number one really is all being around self-awareness. So you have to be aware. You don't want to navigate your life just on autopilot. At least I don't think you do. I know I don't want to. I want to be aware of what I'm doing. I want to be aware of my surroundings. So being self-aware first is key. Focus on the present. Be in the moment. Be here right now. So if you're working on something, don't be thinking of the end game. Yes, of course, you want to make sure, okay, this is specifically what I'd like to accomplish, but be in the moment. Focus on it. Be in the present moment. Focus on what you're doing so you can do it well, so that you can celebrate a win because you did it well. Don't dwell on the negative. We tend to do that. We dwell on negative things rather than positive because we've been so programmed over time, over our lifetimes, from when we're a small child into our adulthood. We're programmed to dwell on negative things rather than the positive. Imagine this. There's a news station. Now, I know it's not going to happen, or maybe it will. Maybe someone will be inspired to do this, but imagine there's a news station and all they report on is inspiring stories, inspirational stories, feel good stories, things that are people that are making a difference in our world. That's all they reported on. Nothing negative, just all positive. Now, I wonder what the ratings would be for that. I don't know. Question is, why wouldn't it be high ratings? I think it's because we focus on the negative. So try not to dwell on the negative, because the negative will only take you down your road to guilt, shame, and regret, because you'll end up like getting in your own way. Be okay with failure, because it's just another way to learn more about you and what you are capable of. If something doesn't work the first time, again, you just go back and look at it and say, okay, this didn't work. Why didn't it work? What can I do to improve so that I can do it again, so I can achieve this goal, right? So be okay with failure. Get yourself in the right mindset, saying, I'm okay if it doesn't work out right this moment, because I'm willing to actually look at it again and get back at it. Simple. Here's the big one though. A lot of us have an issue with our self-talk, we're inside our own head and we're talking to ourselves. Quiet that negative inner voice. Talk back to it. No one's going to know you're having this inner dialogue with yourself. No one's going to know. But you tell that voice of yours, that negative voice, that you are not willing to listen anymore. You tell yourself, that inner negative voice, that you're capable and that you will celebrate your wins. You will celebrate your achievements. You will celebrate your accomplishments every single day, no matter how small or insignificant you think they are. Talk back to that inner voice. You can. A lot of people, someone once said to me, I didn't realize that I could talk back to my voice. Well, why not? It's you. So if you're willing to let that negative voice rule you, then what's your life going to look like? So talk back and tell it to be quiet, that you're not willing to listen anymore. Take back your headspace. Some wins, even the small wins, are like even waking up today is a win. Breathing is a win. Going out into the world, your world, doing what you do every day is a win. We tend to overlook even the smallest things. So again, like I said, breathing, getting up in the morning, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, the sky is blue, the grass is green, the trees are growing. I mean, we can breathe because, it's just like amazing. Think about it. The littlest thing, my dog waking up and just being excited that I'm awake and just jumping around on my bed and like all happy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Celebrate the small things too, because those things can get you through some of the toughest times. And last but not least, take time to enjoy the beauty that surrounds you. Again, the trees, the birds, the sun, the sky, your pets, your significant other, your family, your children, your friends, people who make you happy, make you laugh, joy. These are simple things for on-the-go tips, really, for your mindset. Just making sure that you keep it healthy up here for you so you can navigate your days. So again, going back, focus on the present, be in the moment. Don't be thinking too far ahead. Don't dwell on the negative. Be okay with failure, because it's just another way of taking a look again, figuring out what didn't work, tweaking it, and getting back at it. Quiet that inner negative voice. Tell it to be quiet and that you're not willing to listen to it anymore. Say that you are the master of your thoughts. And just take time to enjoy the beauty that's surrounding you right now. Simple things to get you in the right mindset. One thing I do every single day is I tell myself that I am going to navigate today with an attitude of gratitude. That is my daily mantra. I will navigate my day today with an attitude of gratitude. Now, it doesn't mean my day is going to be perfect. It doesn't mean that life's not going to throw a dart at me and I'm going to have to deal with something. It just means that I'm in the right mindset to deal with it. So again, because we can't measure what we can lose, but we can measure what we can lose, but we can't measure what we can gain, we get into this negative frame of mind. Hi, good morning. Thank you for watching. But if we just allow ourselves just to focus, be aware of what we're doing, be aware, self-aware, so that we can get ourselves in the right mindset, so that we can take on whatever life throws at us today. You might have a busy day set ahead of you, but if you at least say to yourself, okay, today I am going to navigate today with an attitude of gratitude. I'm going to be grateful for everything that I have in my life. I have so many blessings. Blessings are, as I said, as simple as waking up in the morning. Maybe you have pets and they're excited that you're awake and you're taking them for a walk. You're happy to see your significant other when you wake up in the morning, your family, your friends, they uplift and support you. Little things like that. Just make sure that you do these things every single day to get yourself in the right mindset so that you can take on whatever life throws at you. So even if it's hard, you have the right mindset and you're able to at least work through it, even if it's hard. And the other nice thing I also like to have in what I have in my arsenal is I have some amazing women friends, my tribe that I've surrounded myself here. And when I need some support, I need that extra little bit of oomph, that little extra support, I reach out and I say, hey, I'm feeling this, or what do you think of this? And they always have my back, and I'm there for them as well. So I hope these on-the-go tips helped you. Thank you for tuning in today. I truly appreciate you. I truly appreciate you watching. I truly appreciate you supporting me. If you know of someone that can grow from hearing this, please feel free to share this video. And for you, I just wanted to remind you that tonight I have a free workshop here in Vegas, a free opportunity for you to come and learn how to break the cycle of how your triggers make you react and respond, and what type of reward path that your journey will take you on. It's really around learning how to change your patterns for the positive, for you, so that you have the best life possible, so that you can be the best version of you. So on that note, my name is Leslie Gaudette, and I'm an empowerment coach. As I said, I love helping my clients get a handle on their mental clutter so that they are freed up to pursue their dreams and aspirations and turn their visions for their lives into the realities, because it all starts with your mental clutter and your mindset. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye for now.